A lot of what I've done, I know I wouldn't have been able to have done if it weren't for my trying to keep up with Elaine.
I don't believe that. He would have done it anyway. I don't believe that.
What I know about Elaine and Stephen is that they're willing to stand in the gap for those who cannot speak for themselves, who may feel powerless, hopeless, and voiceless. They have been willing to stand up, carry the torch, carry their interest into the room. You don't necessarily have to look like them. They simply care about the most vulnerable, and that's what I've come to respect and really appreciate about their work in the community.
They are idealistic, but not unrealistic. They both have been equally and impressively effective in whatever they've set out to do. Steve as a pediatric leader, not just for this country, but across the world. And then Elaine, of course, has been someone who's been focused on education, particularly among underserved children, but not exclusively.
Elaine is driven, she is focused, she wants to get everything done now, and I love that. She is a true leader in the community, and she cares, and that's what's really important.
Well, Elaine is passionate, and that might even be too mild a word to describe her when it comes to being an advocate for young people and for change in our education system. She wants to see Colorado produce the best and the brightest young people that there are.
Steve is interesting because he's thoughtful and he's introspective, but he's also a doer. And he's one of those rare individuals who can think a problem through and then has the courage and the intensity to go get things done.
Well, one of my favorite stories and tells a lot of what Steve is all about is back in 2005. Steve had come that summer to Guatemala to design a disaster preparedness a course for pediatricians and the leaders. When he left that summer, he said, call me if you need anything. Well, 3 months later, the Hurricane Stan came to Guatemala. I called Steve one day, and the next day he was on a plane, and I basically received him out there with his rubber boots and all his equipment ready to help us in the disaster.
Steve and Elaine care about people we refer to in the advocacy world as the grass tops and the grassroots. And so they work with people from all sides, and they're trusted by the people who are at the grassroots, and then they grass tops because they have incredible connections. These folks really know about liberty and the importance of it. There's a lot to learn, and I think they're the good teachers.
The ADL has always played a really important role in the community, but boy, do we need the ADL now. We all need a rally behind its goals, its purposes. We need to help support them. I hope it continues to thrive, and as members of the community, we want it to thrive.